Welcome to a new Daily Top Askreddit video. Today's topic. What was your best purchase this year? A new bed. I sleep so much better now. Edit, just so I don't have to keep answering, I bought a Sealy. No, this isn't an ad for them. The word bed looks like a bed. Much, much better. Edit, whoa, it's too much guys. Thanks. Most upvoted comment ever was also the most effortless one. No more sheetless nights. I bought a $2 travel mug that gets me free coffee from a gas station on every Tuesday. I can't wait for my 200th free coffee because after that I'll have essentially paid less than 1 penny for each refill. This is the goal in life. Travel I Tuesday at Burn Dairy. Oh yeah, 100%. I impulse bought a massive cutting block from IKEA that lives on our counter for $14. We love it, even if IKEA performed some sort of Jedi mind trick to get us to buy it, we came in for a desk. IKEA, hey, your cheese needs a desk too. These are the hors d'oeuvres you're looking for. LASIK. Seriously, I have not had a second where I have regretted it. It truly is life-changing. People who just see naturally, you have no idea how good you have it. Edit well. This comment got a lot of questions / attention. To answer some, it was not painful. I had some dry eye on the way home after the surgery that felt like sandpaper, but once I was home I napped, thanks to the medicine, and by the time I was awake it was gone and I could see. It takes some time for it to heal, but the healing process is painless. The surgery did not hurt whatsoever, you are completely numb and it was extremely fast. Please do not try to cut costs for it. This is your vision, so make sure you find someone very reputable. If you are on the fence about, do it. It's seriously the best decision I've ever made. Thanks for the awards. Same here. I got it in August and I still wake up sometimes and I'm like, holy shit, I can see. I can fight. Edit, thank you for the love, everyone. May good sight be with you always. Source for anyone curious. I got LASIK a few years ago to correct my distance vision and it was mind-blowing. Then I developed uveitis, then cataracts, and now post-cataract surgery I lost my close-up vision. What a rollercoaster. C'est la vie. Edit, my uveitis is unrelated to the LASIK surgery. It's likely due to an inherited autoimmune disease. Sorry for confusing everyone. So I should not get LASIK then. A soft close toilet seat. No longer will I be awoken in the night by the phantom midnight pooper. Have fun accidentally slamming any non-slow toilet seats you happen to encounter for the rest of your days. This. I make an ass of myself at friends and relatives' houses. Consider the cost of your opulence, Sorry. Also please start buying name brand TP. How do you know what brand of TP I use based on my choice of toilet seat? Edit, r/whoosh. Gotta admit that one went straight over my head. I'm reading every one of these responses like they are the customer on a late night infomercial, and it makes the comments way more entertaining. Especially the comments about therapy. 10/10 would work through my fear of abandonment again. I bought a running 84 Camaro for the sake of learning how to work on cars and having a project vehicle. I've been wanting to do this since I was a kid. So far I've rebuilt drum brakes, changed U-joints, changed all wheel bearings /seals, bought a new carburetors, upgraded to an electric radiator fan, restored all the gauges back to factory original, and a bunch of other stuff. I will say I've learned a substantial amount so far. When I get some money saved up, I'm gonna tear into the engine and rebuild it. No edit, I'm leaving it as an 84-foot Camaro. r/project car post is up. https www.reddit.com/r/project car/comments/ka2iba. I've kind of always wanted to do this. How difficult was it to get started on this? As long as your mechanical enthusiasm outweighs your mechanical ability, it's easy. I started with a 600.00 BMW E30. Although cheap ones can't really be found that much anymore. Find something that interests you, and you'll find a community behind that. Whether it's an old IRIC, a Dodge Shadow, or 80s BMWs. Someone has the answer to the question you're looking for. Purchased a solid 14 Kelvin gold Swiss watch at a garage sale for $5. Probably my purchase of the year. I worked in a small jewelry shop for a few years in my early 2020s and was always responsible for taking packages to the post office. The only one my boss ever showed any concern about was a solid gold watch when we had to send off to a specific watchmaker. He told me if anyone acts fishy on my way to the post office, throw the other package I had at them and run. They're that valuable. You want it, go and get it. Street smarts. Does a refinance count? Ended up with a 2.375 rate and saving like 160 grand. Yeah buddy. Went from 4.25 on a 30YR to 2.75 on a 20 with zero money out of pocket. Payment is about the same but ends 10 years sooner. Edit. 1. I don't know much about this, my wife and mother-in-law did it. 2. I think we just told our mortgage lender, Liberty Mutual, that we wanted to refi and would go elsewhere if they didn't hook us up. 3. I am sorry I am not more helpful, but going to your mortgage provider is a good first place to start. Same except 15. My principal and interest payments basically traded places. Bought some pants a week or two ago. I've had only 2 pair for quite a while and it will feel nice to have some more. Look at Mr. Fassipats here, owning 3 pairs of pants. We're not all Rockefellers, you know. You better watch who you're calling Mr. Fassipats. I bought a new vacuum cleaner. It's so much better than my old vacuum cleaner. I love it. Edit, lesson learned. Don't make a comment on Reddit then walk away, cause I came back to 157 notifications for all your comments. I did my best to read them all, but for future commenters, here is my new vac. Jealous. I have a mill on my Christmas list. I got one last year for my 2 floaf balls because the old vacuum would just blow their fur into the air rather than actually suck it up, and well, my apartment is actually clean now. I got the C2 Plus Electro at Bed Bath & Beyond last year when it was 20% off and before they fixed the glitch where you could also use a 20% off coupon. Best $480 I ever spent. Edit, the floafs are Milo and Ender and they have an Easter if you'd like to see more at Milo Dida. A telescope. It's so incredible to see Jupiter, moons and Saturn. And see that there is much more in the sky than meets the eye. Edit, thanks for the awards. For those who intend to purchase a telescope, I really recommend to spend some time doing research. There are different kinds of telescopes and their use depend on the purpose you have. A good telescope for viewing planets may not be the best for observing deep sky objects. A telescope may be great to use at home, but might be too big to travel with. Another might be easy to set up but not the best for astrophotography. It's really important to do some research to find out which kind better suits you. On December the 21st, 2020, Jupiter and Saturn will align such that you can see them together in the same telescope, and even with the naked eye. It's called the Great Conjunction. Edit, to answer some common questions. It should be viewable from most anywhere in the world. In the northern hemisphere look southwest. In the southern hemisphere look south. The best time to view will be 30 minutes to 2 hours after sunset. If it's cloudy on the 21st, don't worry. The 21st is just the date that they're closest. But since the planets move so slowly across the sky, it should allow for similar viewing in the several days before and after the 21st. The planets will appear pretty low in the sky, so try to find a viewing location where you can see as much of the horizon as possible in the proper direction. Since there are several nights this will be visible, it's best to try early to find the right spot. Copy pasta from another editor, donate your hard-earned upvotes to charity. A complimentary fun fact, the last time this happened the planets were this closely aligned and visible to the naked eye was 800 years ago. This is literally a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Edit, needed to include more information. Great conjunctions normally happen roughly every 20 years. But what's special about this one is that it'll be extremely close, so close that you'll be able to see both planets in the same line of view. More info below. But it is fair to say that this conjunction is truly exceptional in that the planets get very close to one another. In the 3,000-year interval from 0 CE to 3000 CE, only 7 Jupiter/Saturn conjunctions will be closer than this one. 2 of those, in 769 CE and 1623 CE, were too close to the Sun for Saturn to be seen without a telescope, and even Jupiter would have been difficult or impossible to detect from most locations with the naked eye for these events. If you are looking for a positive spin, the last time the two planets appeared this close to one another in the sky and were observable, i.e. not in the sun's glare, was on the morning of March 4, 1226. That was back in the Middle Ages, when the Notre Dame Cathedral was first being built. For this conjunction, both planets will be visible in the same field of view in most small telescopes, along with some of Jupiter's and Saturn's moons, see image below. In fact, they will be so close it may be a challenge to separate them with the unaided eye for some people. https://sparky.rice.edu/tilde/public-night/jupsot.html